I believe that you already hear the saying like it's not the finishing point, but the act of traveling is which is important. And this is exactly what I believe as well. And because I just arrived from my 3 days on the road, and the finishing, like the destination was Florence, but by mistake, I just got train tickets the way that I spent only 16 hours in Florence while I traveled for the whole 3 days. So if I would think about it like, oh, it's just 16 hours in Florence and that's the point, and I would spend all that, like all these long hours traveling there, and it wouldn't make sense. But I don't think about traveling like this. Actually, as soon as I get out of home and embarked on this journey, it I had so much fun, because it took me 3 hours in train to get to Bratislava, and I so scarcely I have 3 uninterrupted hours at home that I can spend, I don't know, journaling or reflecting, or just, I don't know, reading a book, just anything, and I'm kind of like out of duty because at home, there's always so many things to do. So most of the time, I just don't plan time, like such a long uninterrupted time for doing something, just like journaling or painting or things like that. Maybe I should now. As I'm thinking about it, yeah, I definitely need to reorganize my day. And then I traveled to Vienna, and I had, I think, 2 hours because I always do mistakes. So now I just uh, didn't remember the departure time correctly, so I was there too soon. But it was fun. I was just walking through the shopping mall and just was getting inspired by all the souvenirs and these things, they are just on the railway station for people to just get distracted and buy. But what I'm doing, I'm using this opportunity like to get inspired. So, and I I had a dinner, and there was, like, I had such a good Indian food. I don't remember the name, but it was so delicious, at least for me. Maybe if you are used to eat Indian food, you would probably will see the difference. But for me, it was such a rare opportunity. In our cities, no one Indian restaurant, but I love to eat like that. But it takes me at least 1 hour drive to get to the nearest Indian restaurant. So I enjoyed that. And then in the night train, it was such a funny experience because it was a new train, and I've never traveled in a train like that before. Like the small cabin for just for me, for one person. There was a lot of privacy. I could lay all the time. It was fun. And then of course I arrived at Florence in the morning, so I spent just a beautiful day. It was like, wow, it was so worth it. And then again I traveled back, and again the time in the sleeping cabin, and Yeah, and again, just everything like backwards eating in a restaurant in the railway station in Vienna, and then I arrived there in the morning, but I just decided, like, you know what? I'm not going to just hurry to get home as soon as possible. I'm still on my trip, so I can as well. I decided to go to IKEA, and it's like, okay, it's not like going to gallery or do something like kind of interesting or something. But for me, I have so much fun walking through all that these flats, that should serve as an inspiration for people, like how you can, what kind of furniture, how to combine it, and I'm still, this is my passion, like to design spaces. So I love to walk there and observe. I took pictures of something that felt inspiring for me, or I like it, or I wanted to use the idea in some creative way, and I got a coffee and cheesecake and just, yeah, and then in the train home, I did a lot of journaling before, so I just watched inspiring YouTube videos. And again, for 3 hours, I never watch YouTube videos just the way that I'm only watching the video. I mostly do that, like I'm listening to that while I'm cooking or just driving in a car. So this is time when I'm listening. So it was such a precious opportunity, just sit and actually really watch the video. Mostly I'm watching podcasts, so I don't like, it's not necessary to watch that, it's enough to listen to that, but it felt so special, like, now I can actually watch the video. So for me, it was not like the way there, and you just need to suffer, and I could complain that, oh, you can't sleep comfortably in the sleeping wagon, and or you just don't have enough comfort, but that's the point, to get out of the comfort zone. That's the fun, that's the adventure. So yeah, I enjoyed it a lot, and for me it was like a 3 days long trip. It was not like I traveled to Florence to spend there 16 hours and then travel back. No, it was just complete fun, joyful 3 days long trip. And I believe that this is the point even in life. Like, many people try to to achieve something, and they are doing things like, oh yeah, you need to hustle, and as soon as you will get there, so then, only then, you will enjoy that. But mostly it just doesn't work like that. Sometimes it's a long journey, and you just can't only, I don't know, sacrifice everything and just do the things and think about, like, how it would be if you will get to the destination. And sometimes you even wouldn't get there, but it doesn't matter if you enjoy the journey, enjoy life, even on that way to pursuing your dreams, because that's the point. That's the journey is what matters. So enjoy your journey. If you're traveling, or even in your life, there's no destination. The like final destination is, you will die, and that's it. And why to hurry hurry to just go to the end of your life? No, there's no point. Enjoy every day.